As a New Yorker, I'm excited for the Knicks. New York, got their third. The city's happy. Like the NBA's happy. I'm watching Jalen Brunson walk in the club. Michael Porter Jr. got to check the sheet and all that. Like yeah, Knicks is up. But what we at in the NBA right now is,
How you feel about that? It's crazy right now.
I think this is what the what was that joint, the third what's the joint for the CBA joint?
What you mean?
You can't pass the third part of your like, and this is our own money back. I forgot what it's called.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The CBA.
I'm at a loss.
The third tier, and like overreach of payment, like costing too much money for the team cap.
You mean that apron thing?
Right.
I don't know
Word.
what that shit is
Th-
about.
This is the point of the third apron. So more teams have more talent.
I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know. Like this whole storyline, the NBA, we talk, oh, there's more talent in the league now. There's more talent. It's like,
There's way more talent in the league than there was before. Don't do that.
how
Don't
do
do
you,
that.
how do you figure that?
Don't do that. The, the
How do you
sixth the
figure that?
sixth player on any given NBA team that's not the Brooklyn Nets right now could play could be better than the top 10 of your current day of basketball.
How?
How? What you mean the talent?
How, my nigga? You can't travel in the 80s and the 90s. You can't just
Oh my
walk to the
god.
basket and somebody flop and you go get a foul. Niggas can take 4
Oh
steps
my
in any
god.
direction now.
Okay, so
Oh,
because
oh,
because
now,
because we can't
no,
because we
y'all niggas
can't because we
move
can't
different.
because we can't get coked up and commit battery
No,
against another player.
that's a narrative,
That's
bro.
cheating.
That's a
There's
narrative.
there's no
That's
such
not
thing as
that's not a
motion travel
narrative. That's
anymore.
not a
No,
narrative.
no, that's a
The NBA was
narrative.
a heavy coked
That's
out
just fucked
league.
up. That's a fucked up
Come
narrative
on.
because it's like you shitting on. Let's say if it's 500 players in the league, all right, all 500 of these niggas is doing coke and
I'm
drinking
not
beer.
saying that. I'm not
So
saying that. But I'm
then
saying it
kill
was
it.
highly
Then kill that.
aggressive,
Then
and
kill
then
that.
the ones
Then
who
kill that,
didn't
bro.
had to match
Bro,
the energy. So
kill
yes.
that. Don't let
So
JJ
yes.
like JJ Redick is
I
the
don't
one
know
who
who JJ Redick is in this
like,
conversation.
oh, niggas was playing against plumbers. Nah, these niggas was athletes, bro. What you talking about? And
I'm
they
not
was
saying they
playing harder.
weren't.
Hold on. Niggas wasn't doing load management, right? They was getting paid less and they was doing more. So
Okay.
this me with that whole is more talent. Nigga, y'all niggas couldn't play 20 years ago because you crumple as soon as a nigga put a body on you.
Okay, and okay, you got that. You're right, 100% right. And what did all of them do to their kids in the next generation of basketball talent? They trained them from the household before they even got to the open gyms. So now they're coming in with the skill and the talent. They
No, bro.
don't,
No. I don't
so
see
you
it.
so you telling me so hold on.
I
You're
just
telling me talent don't evolve in any sport?
no. I think
In
that
in
I,
any in any
no,
in any
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I look at it the opposite, right? The way you looking at it when you go, oh, they more talented because their parents got them on the shooting drills and they got this trainer and they've working out since they was 12 years old. I think the motherfucker who started when he was 16 with no trainer and just was in the park like this and he made it to the league, that's way more talented. That's 10 times more talented.
I
I ain't
agree. But what's your point into that? Why the league is not that much more talented?
All I'm saying is the whole idea that niggas is more talented is kind of whack. I don't think it's more or less talented. I think the game is different now. The rules are different, obviously. Like they get away with a lot different shit.
Yeah.
They
I'm
don't
I'm
have
fight I'm
to
fight
play.
I'm fighting I'm fighting the same battle for my Dwayne Wade defense of like they saying who's better shooter guard between Dwayne Wade and James Harden, and they giving it to James Harden because he's done more in the regular season.
That's a
And
dumb. But then we got that. Then we got to fight against the nerds or the analytic niggas. Nigga, oh yeah, James Harden did. James Harden ain't win shit, and James Harden disappears in the playoffs, and James Harden is not gonna help your team get better.
but
So
answer this one question: is he not a talented basketball player?
no, I don't. By my metric, no,
I'm a
no,
Wade fan.
no.
I'm big Wade. I hate
Harden,
James Harden for the
Wade
conversation
is
of the
not.
Wade versus Harden.
No, you asked me.
James Harden is a talented
No,
basketball
no, he's
player.
not. No, he's not. No, he's not. James,
What?
you know what James Harden's good at? James Harden is good at dribbling, and he's good at shooting. But he's
Those are
not.
basketball. Those are basketball.
Those are things you do in basketball.
Basketball that makes you a good basketball player.
No,
Keep going.
no, that doesn't mean you're a good basketball player. That doesn't mean you're a good basketball player. That means that you're good at those things, but that doesn't mean you're a good basketball player. A good basketball player is somebody who can help their team win by doing those things. If you can't help your team win by dribbling and shooting, how the fuck are you a good basketball player?
How did he not help any team that he was on win?
Are you really gonna sit here and say you gaslighting me now, bro?
I'm not talking about championships. I'm talking about winning basketball games.
I'm talking about
being
James
honest.
Harden.
I'm not going to defend him. You got me defending James Harden right now. I don't want to do this.
I don't know
but
why you're doing it.
I'm just being serious.
I don't know why you're doing it.
No. How does not James Harden not help basketball teams win basketball games?
Because he doesn't.
I'm not talking about championships. I mean win basketball games.
Bro, he does not.
You're bugging, bro.
Okay, all right.
You're
Did
bugging.
you watch the playoff? All right. Did you watch the
You're
playoff?
bugging.
Did you watch
No. Now you're talking about no. I agree with you. He folds in the playoffs.
Right.
I said, how does James Harden not help win basketball games? I'm talking about regular season basketball games. You said winning. I'm not talking about winning championships. Winning basketball games. James Harden is really good at that. He carries so much load, and the pressure gets to him, and he folds when the lights are bright. Yes, he's not a winner, but does he win basketball games? Yes.
Hold on.
That.
Let's unpack this slowly because you like glitching my brain with this logic. You are saying James Harden helps you win basketball games, right? Right?
James Harden can help a team win basketball games. Yes.
So hold on. When they were in the playoffs, they got swept. Would
I pick him to help me win a championship?
Hold on. I'm not talking about winning the championship. They wasn't in the finals. They were in the playoffs, and they needed to win at least one game. They didn't win one game. So how does that make any sense? If he helps you win basketball games, how come he didn't help them at least win one fucking game?
James Harden style of basketball will burns you out. That Kobe said it best. You just can't win with that style of basketball.
Player, bro. And I think what we're talking
even Kobe said it. He's a good basketball player. He can't win a championship with that style of basketball.
He didn't say he was a good basketball player.
What Kobe said?
Pull it up. Kobe said that style of
pull it up. You pull it up.
Let's
see what he said.
Because Kobe didn't say he was a good basketball player.
He didn't say that. I don't know. I want to hear.
Oh, now you're saying you don't know.
I don't. But I know. I'm saying James Harden is a good basketball player.
Crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games. And he's doing that, right? Now, I think...
So are you saying you don't think James Harden and the Rockets, as constructed, can win a title?
Not with this style of play, it won't win. Right? With one player dominating the ball. Now when you have Chris Paul come back and you have more movement to the offense, where you move guys around, where you're harder to find.
And Chris Paul's back, but you mean more in the...
Yeah, because listen, if you take one player, you put him at the top of the key, or you put him on the wing, and you're running screen rolls, you're always in front of the defense. The defense can key on that, particularly in the playoffs. That's easy to defend.
Okay, all right.
Easy to defend.
All right.
How did I not say the same thing that he said?
Because you said the opposite. He started breaking down basketball because Kobe's a good basketball player.
He said winning champions.
No,
he said, can you win basketball games with that play style? Yes, he's doing that. No, that's what he said. Rewind it. He just said that.
He said you have.
Come on, Eric. Did he not just say that?
No,
he said he can help keep your head above water. That's not quite saying
he said win basketball games, and he's doing that. Rewind it.
Listen.
You got the controls. Rewind it. He said win basketball games, and he's doing that.
Hold on, but
I said James Harden is good at basketball. He can help you win games. Not a championship. He can help you win games. I said that.
No, you said he's a good basketball player. I said
I'm still standing on that. Only a good basketball player can help you win games.
That he's not going to help your team win.
Only a good basketball player can help your team win games. Kobe Bryant just said the same thing I'm saying.
He said keep your head above water, bro. I'm going to rewind
it. You got it. Rewind it.
He ain't talking about being the best. He said keep your head
I
above
never
water.
said nothing about the best.
He said keep your head above water.
I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games, and he's doing that. Right now, I think.
So are you saying you don't think James Harden
You have to do what you have to do to win games, and he's doing
not with
that.
the style of play.
It's not going to win. He's not going to win
a championship. You got that. You're right.
More movement,
bro.
To the offense.
How you get to the championship?
Where you're harder to find
by winning games. How about that?
In the playoffs, when it counts.
And so we get to the regular season to get to the fucking playoffs,
bro. But this is what I'm saying. You trying to minimize good basketball as shooting and dribbling. Good basketball.
I'm not. He's a good.
So this is why Kobe went further on in the conversation. I'm gonna play it again.
I wish we could go inside this conversation and say, okay, so what if Chris Paul was in the same situation without James Harden? Would they even be in the playoffs? Word. I will probably say yes because I got that much faith for Chris Paul, but not with that team. No.
I'm not dealing with an if. All I know is James Harden can dribble and he can shoot really well, but he's not a great basketball player because he doesn't use this. Now, when this is what I'm saying, Kobe breaks it down. He's a good basketball player.
He said when the brand comes back, Chris Paul, they will be better. Yes.
Nah, that's not. See, just listen what he said.
That's what he said.
Nah.
Yeah, because listen, if you take one player, you put him at the top of the key, or you put him on the wing, and you're running screen rolls, you're always in front of the defense. The defense can key on that, particularly in the playoffs. Yeah, it's easy to defend. Now, what he's doing is absolutely remarkable, though, and I think it's a testament to how remarkable it is because people are now trying to minimize what it is that he's doing. I mean, he's doing some phenomenal stuff.
He was cleaning it up because he didn't want to shit on the nigga completely.
But hold on, pause.
He cleaned it up. He cleaned it up.
Come on, man. You hear it, right, Eric? You hear your biz, right? You hear your biz, right? How to play now? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He said.
Come on, bro.
He was being diplomatic when he was speaking.
You think so too?
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. He was, like I said, he was getting a sort of compliment sandwich. You know.
He was saying he's a serviceable. All right. Answer me this question: Who's a better shooting guard, James Harden or Tyler Hero?
I don't like neither one of them niggas, but I'm gonna say Harden, I guess.
Okay, that's my point.
But that's a low bar, bro. That's like saying, "Oh, who better, James Harden or you, boo?" Yeah, James Harden. I'm not gonna see it be like, "Oh, Tyler Hero better than James Harden." Like that's crazy.
Chill, son.
Nah.
Chill, son.
Listen,
all right, Eric. I'm a Heat fan, bro. I'm a Heat fan.
Kobe got turned into a basketball nerd for a second, but basically what he was saying was, you can't sit there and dribble in front of the niggas in the playoffs. They're gonna double you, nigga. They're gonna double you because in the playoffs you can't do all that shit. You have to play team basketball, and he's not good at that. That's what makes you a great basketball player. You know how to play team basketball, not just dribbling and shooting, dribble 50 fucking times.
The reason why I compared him to Tyler Hero because they are both great offensive engines. But I think James Harden got a one up on Tyler Hero because he can pass and he has more smarts for the game offensively than Tyler does.
He's not a winner, bro. I just feel like
I never said he was a winner. I said he can win you basketball games.
It's crazy.
Way better than Tyler Hero can.
And I'm not
a Heat fan. We rode with Tyler Hero for mad long.
People will prop him up. People will prop KD up, and then people will.
I don't fuck with KD.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying like people will prop him up. People will prop KD up, and they try to shit on Jalen Brunson. Like it's wild.
I'm not shitting on Jalen Brunson.
I'm not saying you specifically. I was just saying the way the media and people like in general, oh, he ain't a superstar. He can never do this. He can never do that. And it's like, bro, this nigga gets more results than either one of these niggas.
I agree.
Like, fuck is y'all talking about? What, y'all not seeing this? And it's like, I don't know. I think just the way the game is today and the way the media turned basketball into is everyone forgot what good basketball looks like. You know, people forgot what that shit looks like.
Well, the game has won. But hold on, let me bathroom break. I'll be back.
Oh wow. We might have to wrap it up, bro. You gotta take a shiznit.
No, but I think I think it goes to like what we said. We talked about this before. The old players versus new players. It's like
Yeah.
these new players will find it a lot harder to play the old game than the old players will
Hell
and be in
yeah.
the new game.
Hell
Just
yeah.
because like they'd be having so many motion fouls. It's not even funny. What, I can't do that. I can't.
Honestly, the physicality, and I'm not saying like hard fouls or nothing like that. I'm saying the physicality of like
Defense.
defense. I'm talking about like the shit that Dennis Rodman used to have to go through when you just boxing somebody out trying to get a rebound.
Uh-huh.
You don't see that anymore. You don't see like motherfuckers is I'm down here getting low, trying to get the rebound, get position to get a rebound. You might see it once in a while with a Draymond type of character, but for the most part, that's a skill that's lost. And that's the thing that kills me is like people say they're more skilled, but I think the skills have been distilled down to a motherfucker standing on the corner and shooting the three. They got everybody just practicing threes. So it's like, where's the skill? Where's the extra skill? Everybody's not Kyrie Irving out there. So
I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you.
Where's the extra skill going?
I don't agree with you because for number one, with everybody standing around shooting threes, a lot of bigs are shooting threes, so that's the extra skill right there. Number two, number two, when everybody who's standing around shooting threes, when they catch the ball, they're able to dribble drive. More players can dribble drive than they could back in the days. Niggas can't handle the ball back in the days. Dribble like
What are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
This is nuts, bro. You couldn't handle a rock. Name me a point guard or a shooting guard back in the day that didn't have a handle. How could you?
I'm not talking about point guards and shooting guards. That's my point. That's my point. I'm talking about point guards and shooting guards.
Are you talking about what? Power forwards? There was plenty of power forwards.
I'm talking about today's threes, fours, and fives. Yes, today's
Shaq
fours and
could handle the rock,
fives.
but he didn't want to handle the rock because he was a big man. So he was dominant.
You never seen who else?
You never seen Shaq handle the rock?
I have. Who else could? What else big could handle the rock? What else? Who else?
They didn't do it because they were not assigned.
No.
To, bro.
Who else could do it? It don't matter. Who else could do it? You said
Shaq. Olajuwon has spin.
Olajuwon
couldn't
That's
handle
footwork in the paint. That's what you got. You got that. What the Curry they don't got. But what else?
I hit you with a and then I spin move. That's not handling the rock. So everybody got to be Kyrie. So you telling me? Embiid is Kyrie? You telling me fucking?
I'm not telling you Embiid is Kyrie, but I'm telling you Embiid. I'm telling you Embiid will cross over. I'm telling you Embiid will cross over Olajuwon and Shaq in their prime.
Wemby got a handle. Wemby got any.
I'm telling you, Wemby will cross over Shaq and Olajuwon in their prime.
Trash, bro.
What are you saying?
Wemby was fucking crossing the ball over, losing it off his foot in the finals, bro. Wemby was throwing passes off the back of a nigga head
bro.
in the
He's
finals.
22. You're right. You're 100% right. You're not wrong. But what he can do, Hakeem, what he can do, Hakeem could never do.
What? What can he do?
Eric.
What can he do?
What Wembanyama could do today, could Hakeem do that?
What can
Definitely. Yeah.
You serious? A dribble drop hand. You serious? Show me a highlight. Show me. Give me a receipt. Show me the highlight. Hakeem Olajuwon from three with a dribble crossover move, step back three, and switching it. Show it to me.
See, this is the problem.
Show it to me.
That's what you consider skill. Somebody doing an animal.
How is that not skill?
That is not skill. Because if you are 7'4", what you need to be doing is getting your big ass down there in the block.
I'm not denying that. I never denied that. All I'm saying is, if he could do something like Hakeem can't, how is it not a basketball skill?
If you 7'4", why the
If the game is to get the ball in the basket and you got to move away from the defender to put the ball in the basket, and I can move away from you, how is that not basketball skill?
I don't know, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. I grew up with a lot of dribble heads, so niggas dribbling is not impressive to me.
It's not impressive to me either. But if you can't create space as a big man, that's most big men can, that's a skill.
Tween, and then he pulled up for a three. So what? He's 7'4".
And he made it.
He's 7'4". He's gonna shoot over everybody. That's not. You're 7'4", bro.
So Eric, hold on. I want every point of view. You telling me that everybody, there was more talent in the 70s, 80s than it was in the 2000s, in the 10s and the 20s?
Here's the thing. I won't say that. I would say it's very different, but like me and what we're talking about is just how they played. These new guys wouldn't be able to hang.
That's a big factor. The play style
It's the
They
is
way.
included.
the
Yes.
fact, but it's like the fact that they couldn't hang. I don't think they'd be able to hang in the old game
No,
at all.
old guys can hang in the new game though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than new
But
guys can hang in the
hear
old
me
game.
out, because I 100% agree with every take you're saying, but I think let's even like put a team together, OKC versus the Bulls. With OKC being as soft, they got more depth. No,
What? What are you talking about? You realize Steve Kerr was on the Bulls, right?
I'm. It don't matter, bro. I'm. Oh my
John
god.
Paxson,
Hold on,
Ron
Eric.
Harper,
What's the answer to the question, Eric? I'm crazy.
right? Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen.
I'm crazy,
Everybody
Eric.
forgets that Scottie was a problem.
Okay, now we talking about like Bulls, like primetime Bulls, right?
Prime Bulls
Not the
It,
Ron Harper, Dennis Rodman Bulls.
versus championship OKC.
You're not winning. There's not a lot
no,
of teams.
I give it to Chicago. I'm not a Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm not a Chicago stan, but I'll give it to
The
I'll
90,
give it to the old Bulls. Just because, like,
Wow.
just on the fact that just they're not gonna be willing to like get in the paint with them. They're gonna
And
get
I'll say
bullied.
OKC because they got all the dirty players with Dort and Hartenstein that's fouling
But
and
then you
playing
That's
got
ball.
today's dirty. That's
Nah,
today's
they're not
dirty.
with nothing, huh?
what whistle they playing under? They playing under the new whistle or the old whistle?
1-1, like 1-1. Every home team, yeah, 1-1. Let's just do
I don't think the new niggas could keep
handle
up.
the old whistle.
I don't think they can handle the old whistle, bro. I just don't think they could handle the physicality. Like I was saying to Eric, when you
I don't believe that though. You kind of cater to what the baseline is. So if I'm getting the whistle, I'm going to call for the whistle.
Nah, it's not. It's to me the biggest difference with the physicality with the old game was that you had to fight for position more. Like even if you didn't have the ball in your hand, to get over to that part of the other team's not gonna let you do that, bro. They're not gonna let you just run through the fucking. There's 4 of us down here. We got Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason, fucking
But
Star.
see, but then that go back to what Eric said. That go back to what Eric said. The play style. Everybody was trying to get to the paint and get closer to the basket. These niggas are shooters.
They still on you.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
Oh my god, bro!
Hold on. This is the big difference too.
Watch old games. I was saying, go back, watch it. They're all over the place.
I don't believe this,
You're being
bro.
guarded wherever.
You ain't touching on either that. A lot of people don't touch about the difference between the old school and the new school game now too.
Y'all gonna fight my mans, you heard?
Niggas used to fight through screens, bro. Now they just switch, which allows the player with the ball.
That's my point. Hold on, that's my point to the more challenge though.
Now.
That's my point because the threes and the fours could Bam Adebayo, bro. You telling me Bam Adebayo can't play in the 80s? I ain't saying he gonna get 83. I'm not even impressed about the 83. Can Bam Adebayo play in the 80s?
All right, let's talk about the mentality then. How about
Answer that question real quick though. Can Bam Adebayo play in the 80s?
Yeah, it's some niggas I think could, but for the most part, I think most of the current players they would not survive in the old league. It's something that's built like Bam, Giannis. I think Jokic would thrive. I think there's some niggas that would thrive.
Tyrese Maxey would thrive.
Anthony Edwards would thrive in the old school. But it's a lot of like
You
niggas.
talking about the Jordan Pools of the NBA? Like I'm not worried about them.
Bro, I think
Steph Curry would thrive.
I think Kyrie would not.
Draymond Green would thrive.
Kyrie would not. I don't think niggas would not put up for the pretty shit. Like Kyrie,
but I don't know.
Got knocked on his ass.
This is my point. Hear me out, bro. Some niggas act up because they never got punched in the face, right? They talk a big game, they act all tough in the streets. They never got punched in the face. Once they get punched in the face, they build a different toughness. So if you really like that, you're gonna keep talking shit in the streets, or you're gonna fold. You're right. I don't think Kyrie's gonna fold.
I think Kyrie's gonna fold, bro. I think Kyrie fold.
I heard that, Eric. I don't know.
Would you
I don't know.
I think Draymond Green will fold.
I
It's
think
like
Kyrie
he
will
gets off
stand
as being
10.
a bully, and like,
Yeah. Nobody talked back to
but
him.
no one's okay. Put him back in like '90s. He would have got checked so many times.
What's my boy from the Knicks?
What you
The
talking
power
about?
forward from the Knicks.
Mason or
Nope, not
Oakley?
Mason.
Oakley.
Oakley. Yeah, Oakley punishing
Oakley was the
punishing
biggest. Yeah, he was the biggest bully in the NBA.
yeah.
Say that.
Oakley gonna punish Draymond.
Yeah, Draymond don't want no smoke with. How about this? You put Barkley in today's NBA.
I
Prime
was about
Barkley.
to say Barkley. About to bring him up.
Prime Barkley in the NBA right now. He's eating all day long, bro. He's eating. He's snatching every rebound. He's scoring 30, 40 points a game, bro.
But is Barkley not? Oh, I don't know, son. Let's see. I want to see this, bro. I mean, it's crazy how you say you don't deal with ifs, and this is all
Bro.
ifs.
No,
But
this is if this is definitely hypothetical, but I just feel like if we're gonna go that route, if we're gonna talk about players switching eras, like it's a lot of guys that's in, bro. This is what I'm saying. Motherfuckers.
I think more guys from today's era will make it in that era than that era will make it in today's era.
You know who Steve Smith
What
is?
about the pace of the
I
game?
want to rattle a couple of names off of you. You know who Steve Smith is?
Mm-hmm.
You know who Glenn Rice is? You know who Mark Paxson is?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, please stop. These guys were elite. These guys were elite, bro. And they don't get enough because Mike was so good.
Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumars, bro.
J.R. Ryder.
Zeke is J.R. Ryder.
Isaiah Thomas, you right.
Zeke is
What's
better
the white
than
boy name? Christian Laettner. Not Christian Laettner. What's the white boy name from the Pistons?
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of niggas will cross over, bro. I know, but
I grew up a New York City kid, so I idolized Raj Strickland, Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson was a problem. You're not taking. He shook people out.
I love this shit.
He ain't had no jump shot, but as far as a handle and quickness and just passing the rock.
Oh, I thought that was a basketball shit. My bad. All right.
What?
Handle and quickness.
Yeah, and assists, passing the rock. Like Anderson was it, bro. Like for me as a New York City kid, he was like the bar. Even like when you hear Stephon talk about him, it's like, yeah, I wanted to be him. And I always felt like Stephon was Kenny Anderson with a fucking jump shot.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
So who's Kenny Anderson today?
Who's Kenny Anderson today? I don't know. To your point, I will give it to them. I think a lot of the motherfuckers.
There's a lot of Kenny Andersons, right?
They're shooting the ball way better. They're shooting the ball way better than they used to. But again, because that's the emphasis from the analytics guys. The analytics guys got these guys like really on their P's and Q's because they know if their percentage drop, whether it's 2s or 3s, their money getting cut. So it ain't really about your points, it's about your efficiency. It's like, yeah, you scored 30, but how many times did you shoot? How many misses did you have? So like
right.
What's your plus minus? So
what's your plus minus?
You got to deal with that now as a player.
I love and hate plus minus, bro. Plus minus is a beautiful stat, but when it's taken advantage of, it's ugly.
It's just nasty because it takes away from like the eye test of people that's like Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying? We're like,
but I don't like that. That's a bad example. Josh Hart have great plus minuses in a trash stat line.
You're right. But I'm saying people like him, where it's like he does the extra pass.
He does the intangibles, the shit that's not like on the stat sheet.
Somebody else get the
loose balls, the extra blocking out. Yeah. I love Josh Hart. You heard me on the other podcast when I said that's my favorite player, nigga.
Yeah, you trying to shit on Josh Hart, but now he all in for the Knicks.
Who, me?
No.
Oh yeah, my son, right? Word.
For that. But now you all on the Knicks. But when the man said Josh Hart, you was like, you wild.
Right, son. Josh Hart is a great player. I was fucking with Josh Hart since the Lakers, though.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I like basketball players who play great basketball. Like I just like to see that, bro. I like to see like great basketball. I don't give a fuck who it is.
You telling me Josh Hart could play in the fucking back in the older eras?
Oh yeah, he can definitely play
I
basketball.
could push him over to the 70s.
Yeah.
Josh
All right,
Hart, bro. He could be
I
he could be an
gotta
all-star.
ask
He
you
could be a superstar back there. Word. That's what I'm saying with the talent level, bro. I'm not cutting ass. I'm not saying nobody's better than the other. Cause I appreciate where we came from with the basketball legends. At the same time, what niggas appreciating, the talent has ratcheted up. Word.